Yeah, good day, fans and viewers. You're on to your favorite Mega Box channel. Today, we'll be talking about foundations and works on the substructure, meaning work on the stages from DPC to the foundation to lower level or part of the building. Now, we have different forms of considerations when it comes to deciding and designing the suitable foundation type for any kind of structure we want to erect or want to build. Now, we have factors that are determining our choice, our criteria for choosing suitable, most viable foundation type for structure. We have the soil bearing capacity. Now, we look at the soil type. There are soils that have expansion property, like clay soil, like black clay, and then we have soil that are loose, like sand. Then we have coarse soil that are stronger and have more BRC. So this kind of formation now determine the choice of the foundation type that's suitable for the kind of structure that we want to erect. Now, on top of that, the loading on the building, the total weight of the structure itself, and the dead load and the imposed load, which is life load, representing the activities of human and other activities that are taking place in the building, also add cumulatively to the weight of the structure, which now bears on the foundation. That also determines one of the criteria we use in selecting the most suitable foundation type that we want to use. Now, you can see from various operations I've seen from the images here, where we have excavations being done at the ground level, we have trenches, and you can see the rebar we have been spreading. Now, some of these are raft foundation. When you have a spread of rebar, you have a slab all over the entire site. This is characteristic of a loose soil where there are potentials for expansion and for cracking and settlement over time. Now, we also have simple strip foundation, as you can see in this image here. Now, we just have our strip and then you have your walls. It's more economical and cheaper, but this only happens when you have the bearing capacity in the location that is much higher. Then we have also pad foundation, which are done with isolated columns on a structure, most suitable, applicable to frame structure when you have to frame your structure, and then you have curtain walls to cover up the spaces. Now, these are some of the kind of foundations we have. Then we're talking about pile foundations, where you have multi-story structure that need to go deep before you can get a stratum, a very strong hard base where you can mount your end pile, or you can also use shearing, where you can have a shear force on the side and surface of the pile to now balance up with the loading and the action on the structure. So these are the factors that we now consider in determining a suitable foundation. Now, groundwork, it is the lifewire of every structure. It is the basis of designing every building. Now, if the building is solidly entrenched on the ground, then you can be sure that safety is being achieved in your design and construction. Now, we have variety of behavior on different kind of soils and terrain and environment. Now, we have places where the soil used to subside due to seismic forces, that earthquake-prone areas, like zones like Japan and all those areas. So they are prone to seismic variations. So we go for raft foundation, we go for pipe foundation, we go for suitable foundation that can be to counter the effect of seismic impact. Ordinary building, we have exterior effect from wind load. We have exterior effect from activities of life loads, human activities as well. So this cumulatively also affect the kind of choice, the criteria we adopt in adopting and choosing a suitable foundation for a structure. Now, every structure has its own peculiarities. Every structure has its own loading. Every structure has its own weight. Now, there are no two foundation types on a particular structure or applicable property structure. It depends on the location, it depends on the geography, it depends on the soil type, it depends on the activity, the imposed load that be on that facility for the time being. Now, during construction, there are also behavior of the soil because it has been subjected to loading effect that may not be compatible with the neighboring structure. So this also affects the behavior of the soil, which consequently impact on the stability
and on the integrity of the building itself. So our choice of foundation determined on this criteria, as I said earlier, we look at we get a geophysical survey, we take the soil sample, we test it, we gauge it, then we size it, we look at the BRC and determine what's suitably appropriate for the foundation type. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.